Well, that's unacceptable, given the fact that women represent 50% of the population. And today, women are just as educated, just as competent. To have 22 heads of states only throughout the entire world is something that we all speak about, and we call upon the world to see the value of women leadership, to ensure that women have equity. We can talk about it breaking the ceiling, because we must break the ceiling. I broke the ceiling, but we don't want tokenism. If you have just one woman and that's all, then we have not achieved our goal. Women have a better sensitivity to human life, to human rights. And so they bring to the position and to the initiative that feeling of concern, that empathy, that you don't find in men. And so when women take on a responsibility, they take it on with a lot more energy, with a lot more dynamism, with a lot more intensity to be able to achieve it. And so that's why, like you said, COVID-19, if you look at all the examples, the women that headed those countries to fight COVID-19, they were able to make progress in such a short period of time. And even those women, if they had to make hard decisions, like putting up a protocol that would ensure that people obeyed certain rules, they have the courage to do it. But they also brought to it the kindness of trying to feel for somebody else, to respect others like they want to be respected. We would not face what we face today in Ukraine or in Afghanistan or in any of those places if we had women in charge of those countries. By now, women would have found a way for compromise. They would have found a way for dialogue. They would have found a way to break through, and have a means of having a win-win situation. Women would not have been engaged in anything that will involve with destruction of life, the death of people, destruction of property. That's not the women way, because it's really sad that the decision of men for the taking of power, will cause so many innocent lives to be lost. This is what we appear, what we challenge men for this type of attitude. Able to address the pandemic with a different approach. First of all, we've had Ebola, in our continent. African countries were the first to see this with seriousness, again because of the past experience. While many of the countries in other places thought it wouldn't hurt them, it wouldn't happen. It was just on somebody else's shores. African governments went to work. They didn't have the financial resources. They didn't have the vaccine. In fact, we still look forward to the target goal is to get 70%, of the poor income countries vaccinated by the middle of this year. I'm not sure if we'll make it.